It's all fun and games till someone gets shot.
Moonsault Slayer, I got you on the call. I gotta ask you some questions now. I need to know.
Yes.
Why can't you say my name right? Question number 2. When you make a video and you pick a tweet to make a video about, if the tweet is only 4 words, how long is the video? Question number 3. It is to my understanding, you recently made a Tekken content creator tier list. Why was I not on it? No! No. Not around you, Moonsault. You're dangerous. The headline should be Moonsault Slayer lies to an actual blind girl. I'm not trying to get Moonsault canceled. You're sneaky, Salt. For all I know, I'm being restreamed like right now.
I am streaming RN.
Oh no. No, this is not happening. You owe me for this. I can't believe you did this. I legit was trying to run away. Recently, you liar, you made one like 2 weeks ago. I never snake edged in season 2. You can't find the footage. Like, it doesn't exist.
Why not?
Because I don't like to take risks. But in season 3, they nerfed my character so hard that I had to become aggressive. One day I lost it and I was like, we are going to knowledge check everybody. Snake edges for everyone. Unblockables for everyone. And it worked, to my absolute disappointment. At GOD 3, I think I'm starting to run into people who know and can call it out, which is fine because I can fall back on the safe stuff.
Yeah, you got to go at least to like GOD 4. You could do it. GOD 4 is easy work. Especially
you really think
if
I could do that?
Yeah. Especially if you stop holding yourself back. Like, oh, I don't want to snake edge. I don't want to do this. You got to be the problem, not the solution.
First of all, my character only received buffs from Tekken 7 onwards. Buff. Arrow go up. Arrow go up. Arrow go up. The nerfs were deserved. Like, straight up. We needed those. I was never upset that Asuka got nerfed. I was upset that other characters didn't get the same treatment.
Do you play this game every day? Or like
every day.
Oh, yeah. See, I was doing that and I was going insane.
I don't know about you, but I actually like this game.
Wait, did you play 7?
I didn't have a way to play the game until season 5 of Tekken 7. I'm poor, you know, a good friend of ours, they upgraded, so they gave us their old GTX 980. And with that, I was finally able to run Tekken 7. It's not my first rodeo. Like, I've been into Tekken my whole life. So my favorite out of the entire franchise, Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection.
Are you giving the safe answer?
That's the answer, I believe, you jerk.
Oh my gosh, she gave the Reddit don't kill me answer.
With that being said, I'm going to give you an answer you probably won't like. This game, Tekken 8, is actually the best Tekken we've ever had. Period. And you know why? This is the most connected we've ever been. I can have what I consider a playable connection with my friends in EU. This is the first time in history we have replay takeover. Every tool we need is in the game. There's actually content in this game. There's story mode. There's arcade mode. There's that weird arcade thingy where you're like a little character. There's the lounge. They gave us Tekken Ball. Like, this is the best one. Period.
You're talking about like as a product. You wouldn't say that for balancing, right?
But real talk, I wouldn't say that about Tekken 5 either. There's so many people on Reddit and Twitter and Discord who are like, I hate Tekken 8. I hate this game. Like, this game is not real. This is fake Tekken. I want to play real Tekken, right? I want to play real Tekken. Like, let's play Tekken 5. Tekken 5 isn't balanced. There's infinites in that game. Y'all just don't know because y'all don't play it. Like,
uh-oh. They ain't gonna like that answer. I should turn this into a video. They gonna be like, what? They gonna be upset.
But the real ones will know.
I do think there's some truth to that, though. Like, people act like past Tekken games were perfect. Hey, what's up, Starface? You should join this conversation, Starface.
Oh, you left. You just left me.
Oh, can you hear me?
You can't just leave a blind person. You have to tell me first.
Oh, yeah, I just left. Yeah, you're in here with Starface now. This is BlindGuitarFox. BlindGuitarFox. This is Starface. I'm introducing you to Virtual Handshake.
Oh, nice to meet
Okay,
you.
virtual handshake, but I am like nervous right now.
Oh no,
I
don't be nervous.
am nervous right now. I am
don't be
nervous.
nervous.
I don't know if you know me or anything about me, but I guess you can ask me anything. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who you are, and I'm really sorry about that.
Me? Oh, I don't have any questions. I don't know who you are. What's wrong?
Huh?
What's wrong with you, Moons?
I'm
Why you do
introducing you
this?
two. I'm introducing.
What's wrong with you, Moonsault?
You guys are both awesome people. You could be awesome,
What's
more
wrong with
awesome
you?
together.
This is not how you introduce
What are you
people.
What?
I'm shy.
What? You guys are both awesome. Don't be shy. Be
I gotta
friends.
go.
I
She
will give you some
left?
lore. She
Oh
left.
my God. She left the call.
Blindness, like a lot of other things, is a spectrum. Very, very, very few people who are blind are 100% in the dark. That's rare. I was born like this, sort of. I was born with glaucoma, and when I was younger, I could see better. I could never see well enough to drive a car. Like, let's say you go to McDonald's, a person at the counter, and then behind the counter is a menu. Never in my life could I ever read one of those. But as I got older, things got worse. And I had to deal with stuff like cataracts, retina detachment. I'm going to give you a little bit of an anatomy class right now. So, if the eyeball is a movie theater, the cornea is the lens of the projector. The optic nerve is the beam of light from the projector going to the screen, and the retina is the screen itself.
Okay.
And I've had damage to all three of those throughout my life. Extensive damage to the optic nerve from glaucoma, because that's how it works. Basically, my eyes don't regulate. And it's kind of funny to say my eyes because I only have one eye now, but it's force of habit. But my eyes can't regulate the interocular pressure on their own. When the pressure is too high, it creates damage to the optic nerve. When the optic nerve is damaged, you lose vision permanently. The other stuff is just like side effects. And just to be clear, like glaucoma is normally not this intense. It's very rare to be born with it. Most of the time, if you are going to get glaucoma, you'll discover it later in life when you're like in your 40s, and it's treatable, right? It's treatable. You can just have like some minor surgery, take some eye drops, and you'll be fine. But I guess I'm special and everything's got to be hard mode, like Nintendo hard. So that's just the way it is for me. But currently, I only have a left eye. My right eye is actually fake. I have a prosthetic. With my left eye, I have some really limited tunnel vision that's pretty blurry. I have a 27-inch monitor and I am right up on it. I always make this joke. I'm going to be the first person at Evo to like get on stream and pull the monitor closer, 5 inches away at all times. It's my dream to go to Evo and win one match in pools on stream. I'm not even trying to get to top 8, y'all. Raise my white cane in the air and have other people who are blind or disabled be like, wait a minute, what? That's possible? Like, we can do this? We're allowed? You know, that's what I want. Because of that, I don't use any of the accessibility mods that are built in. For one, if I use them in a tournament environment, the other person has to use them too. I can't just have them just for me, because Tekken is shared on a single PS5 with one monitor output going to 2 feeds. If you've never seen those accessibility settings before, they can be very jarring. And I think that is unfair. So I would rather just fight without it on the same playing field of everybody else. That's why I don't use those settings. If you go into Tekken's accessibility settings, one of the settings is text to speech. It only reads the toxic chat in the fight lounge.
Tekken almost won an award for being most accessible, but it wasn't for the accessibility features or anything like that. It was for 333 Eddie that they got nominated for.
You're lying.
No.
You're lying.
That's
This can't be true.
That's a
This
real
can't be
thing.
true.
No. And then right there,
This
vote
has
for
to be
Tekken
trolling.
8, Eddie Gordo.
This has to be trolling.
Nah, that's real.
This has to be trolling. Yeah, these are the people who gave Multiverse's Fighting Game of the Year.
I actually do have a question. What is the character that you like struggle with the most?
You know what? That is a great question, because the characters I struggle with the most are not the strongest. The characters I struggle with the most are characters that have what I consider built-in movement. So characters like Lars, Fang, Paul, very wiggly characters. Like, we'll take Paul as an example, right? I'm not going to complain about Demo Man and Death Fist. Those are things that can be punished. The thing that makes it difficult for me to fight those characters is that my vision's really blurry and they're so wiggly that it's hard for me to confirm what's happening. So
That
those
makes
are
sense.
the characters I struggle with.
What about Clive with all the like visual stuff on
Yes,
the
of
screen?
course.
Yeah.
With Clive, honestly, my approach when I play Clive is to assume the person who is playing Clive doesn't know how to play the game and try to exploit with frame traps and everything I can throw at them. It works a decent amount of the time, but to be honest, I can't tell anything that character's doing. Eddie also falls into that category as well. Some of these characters are just such a blur to me. I just have to play off of hard reads alone. And I guess to summarize, It's less that I play the characters and more that I play the people. I play the person. I
I
don't
like
really
that.
think about matchups. I think about the person I'm playing. You can lab any matchup, right? And you can be prepared, but everybody has a plan until they're hit with Death Fist, right? When I do Heat Burst for the first time, or the other person does Heat Burst for the first time, I typically do nothing and I want to observe what happens. Option 1, they mash. Option 2, they sidestep. Option 3, they throw. Those are almost always the 3 choices I'm faced with this interaction, right? And people are creatures of habit. Let's say they step, right? So the next time it happens, I'm going to go for homing. 7 to 8 times out of 10, it works. There will always be an element of guessing when it comes to making reads, but the more data you can have behind it, the better your chances are of making a successful read.
Because it's like, yeah, it's you versus them, right? Like if you understand the player and what they're going to do or how they react, you can leverage a lot of that to your advantage. And you can defeat the player, right? While not
Yes.
necessarily knowing much about either the character they play or even the game, right? They may have more knowledge of the game than you do, but if you can condition them and make them react certain ways, then you could just smoke them. So I love that. I think people don't
Exactly.
highlight that part of Tekken at all.
Exactly.
That's a
And
very
that is what
important.
I try to do in every single match.
Yeah.
I'm not always successful, but that is my MO. That is what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I genuinely enjoy the game. Like people are always like, "How do you play this game every day?" And I'm like, "I like it." Like that's it. Like it's not any deeper than that. I just like the game. It's what I'm into, you know? My favorite Tekken is the kind of Tekken that they sought to get rid of in this game. Do you know, like, whenever people would complain about Tekken 7 Grand Finals always being on Infinite Azure and people just dash blocking over and over again and Korean backdashing over and over again?
Yeah.
That was the hypest thing in the world to me. That was the thing that made me want to play this game the most. Small Tekken is what I love about Tekken. And there's still an element of that in this game, but I'm not going to hold it against anybody who's frustrated with the state of the game since it has fundamentally erased a lot of that legacy. Like, I'm not just going to say skill issue. The truth is, we can't Korean backdash in this game. It's not worth it. We can't play this game the same way we played Tekken 7. And this was the first game that they truly made a big shift over to attract new players. And to be honest, it kind of feels like they stomped all over the hearts of legacy players when they made this move. So I don't hold it against anybody. I just happen to like this game and I like to do things that I like. I'm a creature of habit. If there's one thing I wish I could tell your audience, because I know some people are going to have something to say about a blind girl playing Asuka, is that you don't play anybody honorable. You don't have no honor. You don't play nobody honest.
Tell
There's
'em.
nobody honest in this game.
Tell them.
Nobody.
It's the truth they need to hear.
More people would be better at this game if they were willing to put their ego aside and blame themselves for their own mistakes instead of the game. So I'll get out of here. That's enough Inception. You can make a video. It's fine.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'll be sure to put your Twitch and I think you have a YouTube. I'll put all that. I'll do my research and
that's
find
all I
all your
have.
accounts.
Just Twitch and YouTube.
Okay.
That's it.